Alright folks, welcome back. Sending you the absolute biggest virtual hug and wishing you nothing but vibrant health, overflowing energy, and pure positive vibes today and always. Seriously, taking care of yourselves is the most important thing, so wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're feeling strong, determined, and ready to tackle something that frustrates so many of us. Now, lean in close, because we're diving into one of the most asked, most searched, and honestly, most misunderstood questions out there. How do you actually lose stubborn belly fat? Seriously, it feels like that area holds on for dear life no matter what you try, right? You see ads promising magic pills, crazy gadgets, and instant fixes, but deep down, you know it's probably not that simple. Forget the gimmicks and the frustration. Buckle up, because we're cutting through the noise and getting real about the science-backed, sustainable strategies that truly work to shrink your waistline and boost your health from the inside out. Get ready to finally understand what it really takes. First off, let's be brutally honest about something crucial: you cannot spot reduce fat. That means you can't do 1,000 crunches and expect fat to magically melt away just from your belly. Your body decides where it stores fat and where it burns it from based on a mix of things like your genetics, hormones, age, and your overall body fat percentage. When you lose weight, you lose it from all over: face, arms, legs, and eventually, your belly. Trying to target just the belly with specific exercises is a myth that needs busting right now. So, what can you do? You focus on losing total body fat, and as that happens, that stubborn belly fat will start to decrease. But here's the kicker. Belly fat, especially the deep-down kind called visceral fat, isn't just about looks. It's actually the most dangerous fat. It wraps around your internal organs like your liver and intestines, acting like a hormone factory pumping out inflammatory chemicals that increase your risk of serious stuff like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, and even some cancers. Losing it is about way more than fitting into old jeans, it's about saving your life. So, how do we tackle this total body fat loss and specifically hit that visceral fat? It's not one magic trick, it's a powerful combination of smart strategies working together. The absolute non-negotiable foundation for losing any fat, belly fat included, is creating a calorie deficit. This is basic physics, folks. It means you need to consistently burn more calories than you eat and drink over time. Your body then taps into its stored energy reserves, your fat, to make up the difference. Think of it like your bank account. If you spend more money than you deposit, you have to dip into your savings. Creating this deficit is primarily done through two levers: what you eat, diet, and how you move, exercise. Trying to out-exercise a bad diet is incredibly tough. You simply can't run far enough to burn off a daily habit of sugary drinks, giant portions, and processed junk. So, getting your food intake under control is step number one. But this is not about starving yourself. Crash diets are doomed to fail. They slow your metabolism, make you lose precious muscle, leave you feeling miserable, and are impossible to stick with long term. The key is creating a sustainable, moderate calorie deficit that you can maintain without feeling deprived all the time. So, what does smart eating for belly fat loss look like? It's about making strategic choices that keep you full, fuel your body properly, and fight the inflammation linked to visceral fat. Protein is your best friend. Make it the star of your plate at every meal. Think lean chicken, turkey, fish, especially fatty fish like salmon for those omega-3s we'll talk about, eggs, Greek yogurt, beans, lentils, and tofu. Protein is amazing because it has the highest thermic effect, meaning your body burns more calories just digesting it compared to carbs or fat. More importantly, protein is incredibly satiating. It keeps you feeling full and satisfied for hours, dramatically reducing cravings and the urge to snack mindlessly. This makes sticking to your calorie deficit so much easier. It also helps preserve your muscle mass while you're losing fat. Muscle is metabolically active tissue. It burns calories even when you're resting. The more muscle you hold on to, the higher your resting metabolism, making fat loss easier and helping prevent regain later. Skimping on protein while trying to lose weight is a recipe for losing muscle and slowing your metabolism down. Next, manage your carbohydrates wisely, especially refined carbs and added sugars. This is huge for tackling belly fat. Why? Because excess sugar and refined carbs, think white bread, white rice, pasta, pastries, sugary cereals, soda, candy, even fruit juices, cause massive spikes in your blood sugar. Your pancreas responds by pumping out insulin. Insulin's job is to shuttle sugar out of your blood and into your cells for energy. But when you constantly flood your system with sugar and refined carbs, your cells can become resistant to insulin's signal. This is insulin resistance. When you're insulin resistant, your body pumps out even more insulin to try and get the job done. High insulin levels are like a fat storage signal, particularly telling your body to store fat around your belly, visceral fat. It also makes it incredibly hard for your body to release stored fat for energy. To break this cycle, drastically cut back on sugary drinks and processed junk. Choose whole, unprocessed carbs most of the time, think vegetables, loads of them, fruits, whole pieces, not juice, legumes, beans, lentils, and whole grains like oats, quinoa, and brown rice in sensible portions. These digest slower, cause gentler blood sugar rises, and are packed with filling fiber. Fiber is another superstar. It slows digestion, keeps you full, feeds your good gut bacteria, crucial for overall health and metabolism, and helps manage cholesterol. Don't fear healthy fats. This might surprise you when talking about fat loss, but the right fats are essential. Avoid trans fats completely, found in many fried and processed foods, and limit saturated fats, found in fatty meats and full-fat dairy. Instead, focus on unsaturated fats, avocados, nuts, like almonds and walnuts, seeds, chia, flax, pumpkin, and olive oil. And crucially, get those omega-3 fatty acids, primarily found in fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. Omega-3s are powerful anti-inflammatory warriors. Remember that dangerous visceral fat pumping out inflammation? Omega-3s help calm that fire down. Reducing inflammation improves insulin sensitivity, making it easier for your body to use glucose for energy instead of storing it as belly fat, and creating a better environment for fat burning. Healthy fats also help keep you satisfied. What you drink matters immensely. Liquid calories are sneaky and don't fill you up. Ditch the sugary drinks, soda, sweetened coffee drinks, sports drinks, energy drinks, and even most fruit juices are loaded with sugar and calories that spike insulin and promote fat storage. Water is your ultimate beverage. Aim for plenty throughout the day, sometimes thirst masquerades as hunger. Unsweetened tea and coffee, without loads of cream and sugar, are also good options. Be mindful of alcohol. It's high in empty calories, can stimulate appetite, and often leads to poor food choices. It also puts stress on your liver, which is already busy dealing with metabolism and fat burning. Now, let's talk movement. While you can't out-exercise a bad diet, exercise is a powerful partner in your belly fat battle, especially for tackling visceral fat. You need a combo. 1. Strength training, resistance training. This is non-negotiable. Lifting weights, using resistance bands, or doing bodyweight exercises, like push-ups, squats, lunges, 2 to 4 times per week is crucial. Why? Because it builds and preserves that precious muscle mass we talked about. More muscle equals higher resting metabolism equals more calories burned 24/7, even while you sleep. It also makes your body look tighter and more toned as you lose fat. Don't worry about getting bulky. That takes very specific, intense training and diet. Strength training helps reshape your body and keeps your metabolism humming. 2. Cardiovascular exercise. Cardio. This burns calories directly and is fantastic for heart health. Aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity cardio, like brisk walking, cycling, swimming, or 75 minutes of vigorous intensity cardio, like running, HIIT, per week. High-intensity interval training, HIIT, can be particularly effective. It involves short bursts of all-out effort followed by brief recovery periods. HIIT burns a lot of calories in a short time and creates a powerful afterburn effect, EPOC excess post-exercise oxygen consumption, where your body keeps burning extra calories for hours after you finish as it recovers. Cardio, especially higher intensity, also directly targets visceral fat. 3. NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. This is the energy you burn doing everything except sleeping, eating, or planned exercise. Think fidgeting, walking to the mailbox, taking the stairs, doing housework, gardening, even standing instead of sitting. Increasing your NEAT can significantly boost your daily calorie burn without hitting the gym. Park farther away, take walking breaks, stand while working if possible, every little bit adds up. Two often overlooked but critical factors in belly fat loss are stress management and quality sleep. Chronic stress floods your body with the hormone cortisol. Elevated cortisol levels directly promote fat storage, especially around your belly. It also ramps up cravings for sugary, fatty comfort foods. Finding healthy ways to manage stress, whether it's deep breathing, meditation, yoga, spending time in nature, listening to music, or talking to a friend, is essential for calming your system and supporting fat loss. Similarly, not getting enough sleep, aim for 7 to 9 hours per night, wreaks havoc on your hormones. It disrupts ghrelin, the hunger hormone, and leptin, the fullness hormone, making you hungrier and less satisfied after eating. It also increases cortisol and hurts insulin sensitivity. Prioritizing good sleep hygiene is a powerful tool in your belly fat fight. Finally, be patient and consistent. Losing belly fat, especially the deep visceral kind, takes time. Healthy, sustainable fat loss is typically around 0.5 to 2 pounds per week. Don't get discouraged by the scale not moving every day or by not seeing instant changes in the mirror. Focus on how you feel: more energy, better sleep, clothes fitting looser. Celebrate non-scale victories. Consistency is far more important than perfection. You will have off days or meals, that's life. The key is to get right back on track with your healthy habits at the very next opportunity. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Building sustainable habits you can maintain for life is the true secret to losing the belly fat and keeping it off for good. So, putting it all together, how do you lose belly fat? You commit to a sustainable calorie deficit through smart eating, prioritizing protein, loading up on vegetables, choosing whole carbs wisely, including healthy fats, especially omega-3s, and ditching sugary drinks. You move your body strategically. Incorporating strength training, cardio, including HIIT, and boosting your daily activity, NEAT. You manage stress and prioritize quality sleep. You understand that spot reduction is a myth and focus on losing total body fat through these combined, consistent efforts. There are no shortcuts, but there is a clear, science-backed path. It takes effort and commitment, but the payoff, a flatter belly, dramatically improved health, and feeling amazing in your own skin, is absolutely worth it. Start today, focus on one positive change at a time, and trust the process. You've got this. Thanks so much for watching. Take incredible care of yourselves, be kind to your bodies, and I'll catch you in the next video. Stay healthy, stay strong, and believe in your journey.